to the channel. Please don't turn this one off, guys. This one's a little bit different, and I want to take a little bit of time, and I want to use this platform that we have here to talk to you guys about something. Hopefully this video reaches you guys in a positive light, and you get the message that I'm trying to convey here today. And with that being said, let's get right into it, guys. As you guys know, I'm a dad. I have two kids, Haley and Devin. You've seen them both on the channel. Devin, you see a little bit more, obviously, because of his scootering and because of what this channel really focuses on. But that being said, I am a parent, and I do see the things that are happening in my kids' world and in the world around me, and I meet so many new people, so many different faces, and I see them regularly, continuously, both in my personal life and in work. And what I began to notice, and I guess not really began to notice, but it's really started to impact me quite heavily, is the struggle that you guys are facing, you youngsters. Gosh, you guys are, I see a lot of kids struggling, and a lot of kids suffering, and a lot of kids hurting, and I don't mean because of their scooters or their bikes or their skateboards, but I mean inside. They're struggling, and they're hurting, and you see it all over the place. The bullying, you see the name calling, the fighting that's all over YouTube and news and all this stuff. And I see kids that I've known for years, from very, very little as they're growing up, and somewhere along the way, they lost track of who they are and who they're meant to be, and really what their purpose is. And I hear all these stories about, oh man, well, I'm not as big as the guys in my school for my age, or I'm not as pretty as the girls in the popular group. And man, I stopped and I thought about it for a little bit, and I talked to my kids about this, and I always express this to them that, guys, I grew up in a different world than you guys did. I'm 40 years old, and man, when I was your guys' age, things were so much different. First of all, you couldn't bully me unless you directly in front of me. The only way somebody could bully me was if they were right in front of me. And nowadays, you guys are being bullied from cities away, states away, all the way around to the other side of the world. You guys can be bullied by somebody that you've never even met. And I can't even imagine how hard that is for you guys, and what you must be dealing with, and what that struggle must be like. But what I always tell my kids, and I want to tell you guys this, is you guys have to be so much stronger than I ever had to be at your age. You had to be so much smarter than I ever had to be at your age, because the reality of your world is that you guys are when I was your age, I was trying to find my place in a very small bubble, and that bubble consisted of my school and my neighborhood, and that was it. That's the two places that I had to find my place in, inside the friends, inside the circles. You guys are trying to find your place in the entire world, and the reason is because you have technology at your disposal. You guys are on social media. You guys are on Instagram, Facebook. I'm on Instagram too. I understand it. Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. You guys are in all these different forums, and you're trying to find your place in this giant bubble that I didn't have to find my place in. I had to find my place in this very, very small area. And because of that, you guys are exposed to so much more potential pain and suffering and struggle than I was ever exposed to. And you guys just have to be so much stronger than I ever had to be. And I empathize and I sympathize with you, and I feel for you guys, because it is such a different world for you guys growing up. And I can't imagine how hard that must be for you guys. Guys, this world, technology is our best friend and our worst enemies. Guys, I mean, something just like this right here, this little contraption right here, our cell phones. Man, they're so smart. They're so intelligent, these little pieces of, computers that we carry around with us all day. All you have to do is tap on one thing to look at, and that phone remembers it, and it just uploads more and more pictures as you're browsing through things of that type of stuff that you looked at. Whether it be nice cars, because maybe one day you want to have a nice car, or girls, you girls out there that you see a picture of a lady who you think is really beautiful, and you're trying to find your place, and all of a sudden here come all these pictures of beautiful women that you're comparing yourself to. Guys, pictures, you maybe look up something for fitness or whatever the case is. Muscles, we all want those muscles. That's just what we do. We're guys, we're the alpha males, right? But next thing you know, every feed on your Facebook, every feed on your Instagram, promos and advertisements for muscle enhancers and all these different things, or makeup, or whatever the case is. It's incredible what our world does to us, that it puts these things in front of us that we constantly compare ourselves to. And what happens? The same thing that happens every time we begin to feel bad about ourselves. We begin to doubt ourselves. We begin to hit that downward spiral because we're looking at all these wonderful things and we don't fit that image, and we're really desperately trying to find that image in our own lives. And guys, the reality is that all of that it doesn't exist. It's all pretend. All those people and all those pictures that you're seeing, they're dealing with their own demons just like you and I are dealing with. Yeah, they're beautiful girls. Yeah, they're muscular guys. But the reality is they're all struggling with something just like us. And these little snippets of time in these pictures where everything looks perfect, it's all pretend. Not everything we see is perfection. Perfection does not exist, guys. It's an illusion made up by these magazines, by all these advertisements, all these things about this makeup's going to make you beautiful or prettier than you are. And the reality is, guys, you're all beautiful now, in this moment. We are all unique. We are all made the way we are for a reason. Yes, we want to improve ourselves. Yes, we want to be better. But no, we don't have to feel bad about ourselves just because somebody else looks like they're happier, like they're healthier, like they're more beautiful. Guys, like they're stronger. That doesn't define you. Society doesn't define you, guys. You define who you are. You create the image that you are. You get to wake up every morning and decide that you're beautiful, or men, that you're the man that you want to be today. That's on you. We can't let society make that decision for us, because all it does is beats us down because we don't fit that image. But what happens? We feel bad about ourselves. We start questioning ourselves. And the next thing you know, not everybody, but a lot of people, when they don't feel good about themselves, what do? They make somebody else feel worse about themselves so that we can feel good about ourselves, right? That's the bully tactic. That's where it comes into play. I don't feel good about who I am. How am I going to make myself feel better? I'm going to make you feel worse about who you are. That makes me feel better because now I'm better than you are. Guys, we have got to stop hurting each other to make ourselves feel better. When you're at the skate parks, guys, this is where I see a lot of you guys. The skate parks, the dirt parks. We have got to stop looking at everybody as am I better than them? Is my bike nicer than theirs? Am I more valuable than that person over there because of what I'm riding or what tricks I can do? No, you're not. And I'm going to tell you right now, the reality is that the world does not care how good you are on your bike. It doesn't care. In 15 years, it's not going to matter if I learned a tail whip 2 weeks ago. It's not going to matter if you learned a one-footer or a no-hander, or how popular you were in high school. It doesn't care. All people are going to remember you for is how you treated those around you along the way. Were you a good person? Did you help those in need? Were you kind? Were you generous? Did you lift up those around you? Did you encourage them? Did you support them? Did you make them feel unique? Did you make them feel special? Did you make them feel like they were capable of whatever it is they may have been questioning in their own lives? That's what people are going to remember you by someday. All you kids in school, I know it's hard. I know that we're trying to find our place. We're trying to be part of the popular group. We don't want to be bullied. I get it. I understand that. And so sometimes we resort to tactics like being the bully first. It's not the answer though, because being a bully just so that you're not being bullied, the reality is you're still being a bully. You guys have got to find that strength inside yourselves to be your own person. Stand out, be unique. One of my favorite sayings that I always tell myself all the time is if I tried to be like you, who would be like me? And there's so much truth in that, guys. If you try to be like everybody around you, then you lose sight of who you are. And who you are is special. Who you are is unique. Who you are matters. You matter. If I get nothing out from this message, guys, you matter. You matter to the world around you. Even if somebody tries to make you feel like you don't, you do. You have a purpose. There's a reason that you're here. You matter, okay? And I know I've said it so many times, but it's the strongest message you can ever hear is that you matter. You're important. You are worthy. You are not worthless. Please don't let society, don't let your peers, don't let the bullies convince you that you are anything less than worthy, because every one of you are worthy and you are beautiful and you are unique. And if you tried to be like them, who's going to be like you? Guys, I know this is a serious video, and it's because it's really important to me. You guys are really important to me. Um, I wanted to use this platform to reach out to you and to just let you guys know that you're not alone, and though your struggles and your sufferings and your pains are unique to you, I just want you guys to know that um, you're not the only one suffering, not the only one struggling. We're all dealing with battles. We're all dealing with personal demons, and we're all fighting to get through it together. We're all in this together, like I said earlier, and everybody around you, we're one of you. We're all a little broken. We're all a little damaged, and that's what makes us so unique and so special. Is that I'm one of you. I have my anxiety that I deal with. I've dealt with depression. But I'm one of you. I've been there. I know what it's like. I know how hard it is. The people around you, they're one of you too. They're struggling with the same types of things. Different issues, different bullying issues, different emotional struggles, different physical struggles. We are one of you, and you are one of us. We're all in it together. We're all dealing with stuff, and we can all get through it together if we just learn to support each other, to encourage each other, to lift each other up, to support each other, remind each other that we're not alone. You guys are not alone. Guys, thank you if you're still watching this. Thank you for watching it all the way through, and I hope that you guys have found some strength and some comfort, maybe some reassurance in this video. And I just want to say thanks for listening, and I hope it's helped you guys in some way. Hope you guys know that you're not alone, that we're all here for you, and we're all in this together. Guys, remember, you are worthy. You do matter. And if I can just leave you with this one thing, if you try to be like them, who's going to be like you? You're unique. You're special. You're a blessing to this planet. You do matter. Thank you guys for listening. We'll get back to the writing on the next one, but till then, here we go, guys.